All right, today we are going to learn about direct object pronouns. This is the last grammar concept in this unit. Again, this whole unit has been a review, except direct object pronouns are new. We've been working with indirect object pronouns, like with the verb gustar, the verb faltar, the me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, nos gusta, and les gusta. Now we're going to be working with direct object pronouns. Last chapter, we did indirect object pronouns also with who receives something. So we would ask ourselves that question, who is receiving the action in the sentence? If it was a boy, for example, we would replace it with lay, put the lay before the conjugated verb, and then we would be left with our sentences. So now we're going to be working with direct object pronouns. Direct objects are the receivers of an action in a sentence. Direct objects will answer the question what or who. Examples, Lucy puts the plate on the table. What does she put on the table? The plate. Lucy puts the plate on the table. The plate is receiving the action, therefore the plate is the direct object of the sentence. Direct object pronouns replace the direct object. Lucy puts it on the table. So that's just like when we were saying last chapter, she gives the book to him. Instead of saying to Juan, we shorten it and say to him. This chapter, we're going to be putting a direct object pronoun to shorten the sentence. So instead of saying Lucy puts the plate on the table, we'll say Lucy puts it on the table. Here are your direct object pronouns. Notice that me, te, nos, and os are the same as indirect object pronouns. So that's easy. The bottom part, lo, la, los, las, is what we're primarily going to be focusing on. We are not going to really use the me, te, nos, and os. Me, te, nos, and os are if our direct object is a person. Our direct object is rarely a person. 90% of the time, it's going to be a thing. So here's the easy part. If your thing, for example, if we say la mesa, the table, you replace la mesa with la. It's literally just going to be the definite article. If we have las mesas, you replace las mesas with las. If we have los cuadros, you replace los cuadros with los. The only weird one is if you have like el bolígrafo, the pen, you replace el bolígrafo with lo instead of el. That's the only one that's weird. But the rest of them, whatever the definite article is, that's what you use. So me, you, it, him, her, us, you all, and them. So when you replace a direct object with a direct object pronoun, your direct object goes right before the conjugated verb. So the same thing as last chapter. It goes right before the conjugated verb, right after the subject pronoun, right in the middle like a little sandwich. The most important thing to remember about direct object pronouns is that they replace the direct object, which means you take it out of the sentence. Just like when we say, I give a gift to Juan, we cross out to Juan, and we change it to I give him a gift. This is the same thing. I put the plate on the table. Lo is going to replace el plato, and we delete el plato from the sentence. The point of direct object pronouns is to make the sentence shorter. So whatever object you replace, you have to take that word out. Example, Jorge tells the story. Direct object, the story. Jorge dice el cuento. Jorge tells it, DOP. Jorge lo dice. So we replace el cuento with lo, put it between the subject and before the conjugated verb, and now we have Jorge lo dice, Jorge tells it. And vamos a practicar. Yo pongo la lámpara encima de la mesa. Mi madre trae las cortinas. Nosotros sacamos las fotos de la fiesta. Ellos abren los regalos. And then again, we're asking what is the item being moved or receiving an action. I put the lamp on top of the table. What am I putting? The lamp. My mom brings the curtains. What is she bringing? The curtains. They take photos of the party. What are they taking? Photos. Okay, they open the gifts. What are they opening? The gifts. So here's what it's going to look like. Yo la pongo encima de la mesa. Mi madre las trae. Nosotros las sacamos de la fiesta. Ellos los abren. Yo lo tengo para la tarea. Mis padres los ponen debajo de las ventanas. Tú la hiciste en la mañana. Ella lo pone en el equipo de sonido. So feel free to go back and watch this video and add extra notes. I know that your notes page is just the T chart at the top and examples. Feel free to add any notes around that chart, around the T chart at the top. I know there's some space in there for whatever you need. And then I will go over this in class again. For you hybrid people, I'll go over it in class when I see you Tuesday or Wednesday. And e-learning people, make sure you watch this video and take down notes that you need from it because it will be on the test. All right. Have a good rest of your day.